Hey guys, it's Ifter, and I'm back with Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Last time we finished up Shangri-La with, why can't I remember his name? Morishige. Sometimes to take a break between these, I forget names. Yeah, we finished up with Morishige and the tiny crew that you've never really got to see except in a side story. So today we're going to move on into Myers. Let's see how this goes. It's not going to go well. I mean, if you've made it this far and you're expecting it to go well, I don't know what to tell you. Oh no. That's Yuka. That's Satoshi's little sister. No. Where am I? The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was the ceiling of a dark, gloomy room with flickering, uncovered light bulbs. The random bursts of light they shone were so dim that they only just barely lit up the wood grain on the ceiling, enough to see patterns in it. Ow! The back of my head hurt in the same way it would if someone had just pulled my hair really hard. I couldn't do anything about it though, so I just frowned and waited for it to subside. I wondered if I'd hit my head somewhere. I can't remember a thing. I suddenly realized that my feet weren't touching the ground, and there was a cold sensation all along my back. I must have been lying down on a hard surface. I tried to move, but both my arms and both my legs had gone to sleep and they wouldn't budge. I just have to keep lying here until they woke up. I hate that feeling. I gave up on moving and instead just stared up at the gloomy ceiling again. I don't like it. The wood grain looks like a person's face. I knew it wasn't actually a person, but it really did look like one. And he was glaring down at me with a hateful expression. It was creepy. Why does it look familiar? Where have I seen that face before? Oh, that was it. It looked like The Scream. That Munch painting we studied in class. Except this face was screaming in anger. He hated me. I'm starting to get scared now. If only Big Brother were here with me. He'd just pat my head and laugh and tell me how silly I was being. Oh, yeah. Where is Big Brother? I was still a little disoriented, but I turned and twisted my head as best as I could as I could manage to see if I could find him anywhere nearby. Why was I sleeping in a place like this anyway? And why wasn't Big Brother at my side like he always was? I remember bringing Big Brother his umbrella, then doing some kind of charm with his friends, and then I was in an old school building. And then Big Brother and I were looking all over for a bathroom so I could go pee, and we got separated. Thanks for the exposition. Big Brother! Why were we in this school to begin with? Maybe the charm failed and this was our punishment. Maybe I was the one who messed it up. I probably shouldn't even have been there. If I hadn't asked him to help me try to find a bathroom, we wouldn't be separated right now. I should have just held his hand and not let go. I could have lasted a little longer without peeing. No, it causes problems. Don't do that, Yuka. Then we'd still be together. What happened to me after that? That's right. I finally found a bathroom, but when I went inside, there were people hanging in there. Lots of them. I was so freaked out, I went back into the hall and collapsed onto the floor. And then I was talking with someone. It was a boy who got separated from his little sister, I think. Yeah, we know who that is. He said he'd help me find Big Brother. His name was Kazuya. Or Kizami, sorry. Yuya Kizami. His name was Yuya Kizami. I don't know why I said Kazuya. I don't think that's anyone in this game. It hurts. It really hurts. Why can't I move? Why? Uh-oh. I then realized that I couldn't see my arms. Where were they? Why weren't they at my sides? They were still numb too, so I couldn't feel where they were either. But I tried my best to move them anyway. That sounded like rope. Okay, you're tied up. Okay, that could have been worse. I mean, it's still bad. Don't get me wrong, this isn't a great state of affairs, but am I tied up? I thought maybe the reason I couldn't feel my arms or legs and couldn't move is because I was tied up really tight. It was cutting off my circulation. Come on, move! With some effort, I was finally able to move my fingertips. I started feeling everything I could, grateful even for this little bit of reassurance. I feel something. Uh-oh. The rope around my wrist has been tied up tight and looped many times over. With the circulation trickling back into my hands, it was really painful. It hurts! I was so scared, it felt like I'd forgotten how to breathe. Someone's coming. Footsteps were echoing from out in the hallway. They stopped right in front of this room. Big brother? Big brother? I wriggled in place and screamed as loud as I could. I didn't even care about the old splintery rope cutting my wrists and ankles anymore. Splintery rope? Big brother, save me! It's Yuka! I'm right here, save me, please! It's not him. Shouldn't ride around like that. The ropes will just hurt that much more. My apologies for the long wait. It's so dark in here. You must have been terrified. Okay. I really don't have good hopes for this chapter. God. Okay. Kizami. This is not gonna be the thumbnail. Are you alright, Yuka? He was looking at me with a caring, sympathetic smile on his face. He seemed to be really concerned about me. Please save me. When I came to, I was all tied up. You were indeed, and I'm the one responsible for that. I wanted to make sure I never got separated from my dear little sister ever again. That's a face. Huh? Little sister? That's a face. You, of course. That's why I had to tie you down, so you wouldn't ever leave me. Okay. Why, Kizumi? Are you joking with me? Why, you ask? Oh, that's a silly question. I already told you. It's because you're my little sister. What part of that don't you understand? I don't understand it at all. I'm not... Well, you are still just a child, so maybe you're simply too young to comprehend. But worry not. Your big brother will tell you all about it. Kizumi, we're siblings after all. We simply have to reach an understanding. His eyes looked like they were staring far off into the distance, like he was in a trance. Because the school has control of him, but he's still terrible. I'm scared. Big brother, I'm scared. Why was he doing this? Why did he tie me up? And why did he look so happy about it? I didn't get any of it. Every hair on my body was standing on end. I was terrified. Well, yeah, that's kind of understandable. Isn't there any way I can escape? The corners of my eyes were on fire. I couldn't stop myself from crying. Tears were flowing down my face like a waterfall. Aww. Kizumi smiled, then reached out and touched my cheek. His hand was ice cold. It was like there was no blood flowing through it at all, like the hand of a dead person. He might actually be dead. I'm waiting so long for you to wake up. Show me that spark of life. Put everything you've got into it. Cry as loud as you can. He slowly and hesitantly took his hand off my cheek, then began walking around me toward my feet. Then he gently grabbed my skirt with one hand and drew a knife from his breast pocket with the other. It's showtime! This isn't really how I wanted to start the next video, okay. Hey, just like that. That's the voice I've been longing to hear. The face I've been longing to see. It's only when one's terror and hopelessness reach their peak that the soul truly shines. I want to see more. Direct more of that at me. Okay, you a character from Danganronpa? What's going on here? Yuka, I know you're capable of shining even brighter. Well, don't you worry. Your big brother will help reveal that light. Covered in blood and writhing in pain. Woo! True suffering is a far, far prettier sight than this. What's wrong, Yuka? This is no time to rest. The fun is only just beginning. Check, please. Check, please. Oh, so why don't you try calling me Big Brother? Big Brother, save me. Big Brother, please come save me. What are you saying, Yuka? Your big brother's right here. Look, right in front of your eyes. This is an alternate story, right? Could Satoshi show up and do something? No, my big brother is... The panic and fear just kept getting more overpowering. I think I was hyperventilating. But Kazami showed no mercy. Instead, he reached out and grabbed my neck. Okay. Living rabbits really do make far too much noise. You can't breathe. Okay, I kind of appreciate that there's no image for this. What a thin neck you have. So soft and supple. Do you moisturize? I can feel your carotid artery and your cervical vertebrae perfectly. These muscles, this curvature. So sensual, like it was made for my hand. Is it painful? It must be painful. Come on, someone burst in, please. I mean, I know it doesn't happen in the original, but this is supposed to be a chapter. Do I not do anything? This is your fault, you know. I'm your only big brother around here. With that, he let go of my neck, but then hastily pulled the knife in his hands right up to my face. He made sure I could see every inch of the knife clearly and just held it there, slowly turning it for what felt like an eternity. Have you gotten a good look at it, Yuka? The knife was stained with red splatter marks. No, not even red, just dark. It wasn't a color I knew well, but there was only one thing it could have been. Blood. This? No need to worry. Kurosaki dirtied it a bit, but it still cuts like new. I was shivering so hard I could feel my teeth vibrating. A chill ran through every part of me as if I were so afraid that it had actually lowered my body temperature. The chattering coming from inside my mouth was getting louder and louder to such an extent that even I was getting distracted by it. Oh, what a lovely face. My little sister's doing an excellent job. I've made poor choices in life. But her clothes are in the way. I've made very poor choices in life. Kizami suddenly tore my uniform, exposing all the trail mix I had. What's this? All the Chex Mix. It's down here. It's the spicy flavor. He laid the knife blade across the Chex Mix bag. I wanted to scream out, "No, it's mine!" How dare you keep all your trail mix from me? There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'd hide trail mix too. Is that all you got? What's the matter, Yuka? You haven't given up already, have you? After I finally gotten my hands on your trail mix. My throat was completely dry, probably from all the trail mix I've been eating. I actually wanted to cry for help, but the walls of my air pipes were sticking together. Breathing was hard enough. Answer me, Yuka. No. Huh, that's a good girl. Now it's time for the main event. Big brother, save me. And then he did. Nope. Fear had taken over. I couldn't hold myself back. I knew it wouldn't go over well. I knew it would hurt, but I forced myself to cry. Big brother! What are you beating up? Someone knocking? I'm your big brother, remember? Apologize, Yuka. I'm sorry. That simply won't do. You have to say big brother. I'm so very sorry. Do it right this time. Big brother. Big brother isn't you, Kizami. Uh-oh. I'm not your big brother? You bitch. Big old bitch. What was that just now? Did I imagine it? Oh my god. And suddenly all the Capri Suns I was hoarding let loose at once. Hate me so much. It makes you wet yourself. Good. That's good. That's great. How very interesting. I'm in such an embarrassing state. Still call out for help from your big brother. Pitiful. You're my adorable little sister, and I'm gonna make you feel real good. There's no need to lie there crying and spilt Capri Sun. It's pitiful. Pitiful. Did I just look down at this girl and call her pitiful? Why? Why am I feeling pity for her? What's happened to me? The poor girl. How is it that I can even exhibit such useless, empty emotions? Is there still some remnant of potential to birth these paltry platitudes? I'm not like the others, and yet even I. I keep telling you, there's no way my little boy would do something like that. I'm afraid it's true. The little boy brandished a pair of scissors with intent to harm another child. You're saying this was done on purpose? By the time we arrived on the scene, he was looking down at his own bloody hand and laughing. We've done everything we can for him on our end. How you wish to deal with him now is up to you. Please, wait. I couldn't even manage to crush his eye. Ever since I was little, I've been unable to put myself in another man's shoes. I possess no sympathy, no empathy, and no respect for life. Slowly but surely, my parents started to see me like I was some kind of devil. They shunned me. They ignored me. They focus all their love and affection on my older brother and sister. On my highly successful, generally upstanding brother and sister. That's a better thumbnail. Everybody liked them, and I began to realize just how different life was for people who are well regarded. And since my parents had given up on me, siblings were the only ones who ever looked after me. My brother was particularly obnoxious, always flaunting his honor student status, trying to make me look good. It was sickening. He used his standing as my elder to boss me around. Even follow me to make sure I was behaving. But I did fight back once, back in elementary school. I stood up to my older brother. What the hell are you doing? Yuya, what did you just burn? It was an animal. Oh, are you mad because it smells? I just killed it now, so it still had some blood left in it. It was gonna smell no matter what. Ugh. Ow. How was that for, asshole? Honestly, I had no idea why he'd struck me. This was the first time I'd ever been on the receiving end of violence, and I was pissed. I tried to jump him, but he was just too big. I didn't stand a chance. Why do you have so little regard for life? How can you just kill another living creature? Why would you do something like that, Yuya? You shut the fuck up. I'm the one who found it. I can do whatever I want with it. I couldn't believe the asshole actually threw a punch at me. I was determined to hit him back. I wasn't going to give up until I succeeded. Well, we'll find out how that goes next time. This has been a terrible, terrible, terrible start to a new chapter. But we'll see where it goes. So until next time, everybody, try to forget this ever happened and take care.